There is a quiet kind of wisdom that only comes when we stop fighting what we cannot change. And it's not about giving up. A lot of people think that when they stop fighting, they're giving up. I think it's about surrendering to life's rhythm. Some things would never make sense. And I think we're always looking for answers. We want things to make sense. And some losses will not be wrapped up with neat answers. And there's some kinds of pain that no words can reach. And you just sit and you just shake your head and you learn to breathe through it and you carry it with grace and you let it soften you instead of harden you. This was something I learned how to do. I didn't want to be bitter. I didn't want to be hard. I didn't want to shut off people because I was in pain. When your heart is heavy and your mind keeps reaching back to the past or your mind is running ahead to the future, you're not present. You're missing the present moment. And because this is the moment that you only have, you get to choose. Are you going to be bitter or will you be present? Will you sit in regret or will you open your eyes to what's still good, still sacred, and still worth loving? That's the challenge. And maybe that's where your healing will begin, when you can shift your focus from why me. And I hear that so much in my coaching and counseling sessions. Instead of saying, how can I serve? Man, that made such a difference in my life. I wanted to serve. That is what dried up my tears and silenced that question in me. Why did this happen? Why me? Why? And I started saying, how can I serve? When we take our wounds and we allow them to be woven and knitted into our wisdom, that's when we stop waiting for life to feel fair. Life is not fair. And then we can start saying, how can I be a blessing right where I am? I could think of so many moments when I felt so alone, so forsaken, hurting so bad, like a knife cut me, that I just started saying, how can I help somebody else that's feeling this agony? Sometimes the best way to move forward is to turn your pain into purpose and to be gentle with yourself and generous with others, to stop needing all the answers and start becoming a part of the healing. So something I tell myself all the time, I want to be a part of the solution that creates a loving world. I want to show up caring for people. Sometimes we think healing means that, okay, I'm not going to feel nothing. I'm good. I don't feel the pain anymore. I'm not crying anymore. I don't think that that's healing. I think that strength is when you still feel things deeply, but you choose to move forward with an open heart, not a closed heart. I talk to so many people that close their heart after divorce. They close their heart after tragic loss of a loved one that unalived themselves, or a tragic car accident, or violence, or just a horrible decline in their health from cancer. And I just see people close their heart from betrayal. They just close it. And I think that if you could still feel things deeply and move forward with an open heart, living in the present, it doesn't mean that you are forgetting the past. It means that you stop letting it run the show. I was so afraid that if I stopped mourning my son, that I would forget him. And then I started noticing that I was letting the sunlight come through the window. I would listen when somebody would say, thank you, Jewel. I slowed down enough to feel the moment. And that was hard for me because I love staying busy. I don't know about you. If you're carrying grief, regrets, shame, or disappointments, that's some heavy baggage. I've let go a lot of it myself, and the one I'm still working on is regrets. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But little by little, I've learned to stop trying to fix everything and fix everyone. And then I just say every day, Lord, how can I be available to life today? How do I need to show up today? Because I believe there's still purpose if there's still breath in our body. And there's still a reason you woke up this morning. You may not feel like you have much to give. Yeah. But I want you to listen. Listen closely to life around you. Pay attention. Show kindness. Because the wisdom that you've gained, it really matters. You don't need a platform and you don't need a plan. Sometimes service looks like just showing up for a friend. Because we live in this world of technology, text and email, but to actually sit with a friend and listen to them, or they get to listen to you and they get to hold space for you with your pain, or you get to hold space for them without judgment. Do you know that's an act of service? That is actually caring for someone. And I think so many people are missing feeling cared for. And I believe the more we give a place of compassion and not performance, the more we realize we're not just helping other people, we're also healing ourselves. I go to hospitals, I go to homeless shelters, I visit people in our tribe, and I used to think I got to bring a lot of gifts, bring a lot of flowers, but what I realized, people love having that touch of compassion and humanity that you're sitting with them. So, my friend, don't think that you're behind. Don't think that you're broken. You are becoming. And so just keep showing up. Keep being real. Keep letting love show you the way. Keep showing up. You don't have to have all the answers to start healing. Some pain will never be fully explained, but you can still choose to be present. You can still be a light. There's a quiet wisdom. There's a quiet wisdom in accepting what we can't change. Oh my God. The gift that I have had of talking with so many people, praying with so many people, counseling so many people, is to see the quiet wisdom when they accept what they can't change. I mean, some horrible tragedies. But there's a deep purpose in showing up with love, even while you are still mending. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be honest. Just be honest. Just be present. Just be willing to grow. And join me in saying that every day I want to find a way to make this a loving world. God bless you, my friend, and thank you so much for listening. Stay in the light.